What is up, YouTube? HPJ here, and good afternoon to you all. Today, HPJ is going to be taking a look at the Traptrix structure deck. Beware of the Traptrix. Yeah, it's finally out here in TCG, and I could not wait to show you guys what beware is in the forest of the Traptrix. Fun fact, that comment right there when I said beware of the forest of the Traptrix is because simply the Traptrix um, are, yeah, the Traptrix structure deck, sorry, because I had a text message. The Traptrix finally have a structure deck. It's really amazing structure deck because it has so many amazing reprints. It has a ton of basically everything you would like to use to make a Traptrix archetype. I mean, Traptrix structure deck. So if you're a fan of the Traptrix, you're gonna definitely be happy to have the structure deck. Also, I think most people are probably happy because Evenly Match got reprinted in the structure deck, and it was actually taken out of the Spirit Charmer structure deck that came out about a year or two back. Um, and people were not happy about that either because they were like, "Wait a minute, you're not going to give us this." The LCG had it, and then I think they took out one card to put in 5 cards or 6, and it was like, yeah, shout outs to the Charmers who got shitted on again, and they don't deserve it. So when you get the structure deck, of course, it will tell you all the information you need on the back, as well as the artwork of it is in this very combination of pink everywhere. It's just pink, 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 pink. But yeah, that is the chocolate, and I want to give you guys a bit of insight on the structure deck itself for reading here. It says the Traptrix may appear to be cute on the surface, get but if you get close, they will devour you whole. These carnivorous plants and insects are always on the hunt for an opponent's monster. For opponent's monsters. First, Traptrix monsters help you set powerful hold trap cards that can destroy your opponent's monsters right off, right out of the duel. Then they gather together to feast on your opponent's life points. The starter deck comes with a whole array of useful trap cards you can use to power up any deck, which of course is going to be used here. This is the deck list itself, which I'll be going through, the mat that I'll be showing off in just a second, and of course the hollows of cards that are here as well. So definitely take advantage of this, and I can actually believe I'm going to be making a trap trick deck for you guys as well, because that's also another surprise I'll be doing. I'm going to be making Traptrix. They also come. So I already opened the structure deck, so that one right there is going to be open for another thing. But this is the stuff that they give you for the structure deck. You've got the Master Duel and the Traptrix little information thing, and then on the back of the Traptrix one, they have to put Hypernova, and then this one just has where you can play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. So, all right. Moving that out of the way. This is your playmat, your typical TCG paper playmat. I'm going to unravel it as I go past, but yeah, this is basically it with the new Traptrix monsters on it, whose names I'm going to 9 out of 10 probably pronounce incorrectly, so I do apologize for that. One is the Link monster, and the other one is the new Exceed, and I believe in the background is the Trap card that's the one that is a Trap monster, which is really cool. Also, they have a bit of strategy stuff here for you on the back of this where you can easily just strategize of what things you can use to get your whole trap cards. They're very powerful field spell, and of course, they're extra deck cards. They're plant exceed, and they're insect link monsters. Actually, that's not true because I think Sarah is not a plant; she's an insect. I'll look into that in just a second because don't worry, I'll be looking at those cards that are there as well as some more combination of cards, and then telling you to go to the Photon Hybrid Nova if you guys want to look for some more support as well. And then they got this array of things to give you some insight on the carnivorous nature of the Traptrix. It's basically just the full art of the Traptrix cards that are going to be featured here. Not all of the Traptrix monsters are here, but some of them. Actually, if you think about it, all of them are here because Rafflesia has some of them in her artwork. You have so many artworks of the Exceed monster, none of the Link monster, but like I said, there's going to be here and there for this as well. And then I believe on this side, It's just a roundabout of what's in the structure deck as well. So, all right. With that said, let's go ahead and take a look at the structure deck. So I've already opened it, but let's look at the contents there. So first off is Traptrix Pudica. Traptrix Pudica is a level 4 Earth attribute plant. Oh, actually, before I go any further, if you guys want to see more information about it, because actually this will cut a good portion of what I'm going to be doing here. If you'd like to know the information about each of the individual Traptrix support cards that are in here, I do have videos for them up on my channel, and I'll probably leave a timestamp here, uh, like that. Yeah, just to remember that I need to put that insight on the top. So you guys, if you want to see it, or actually, I'll just put it in the playlist. If you guys want to see that towards the end of the video, you guys can check that out as well. But Traptrix Pudica, Traptrix Pong Pongucula, Traptrix Aputs, I'm sorry, Ap, Apitus, Traptralizing Tune, and Traptrick Garden, and Traptrick Holity are all of the new Traptrick cards that have been printed. We got a reprint of Evenly Matched. We have another new Traptrick Monster, Traptrick Arachnocampa, and then all the nice reprints you could potentially want for your decks. So Traptrick Atrax, Traptrick Marmelo, Traptrick Nefertiti, Traptrick Diana, Traptrick Genlisi, Traptrick Visculo, Comodulus, the Sticky String Kaiju, Gundala, the Mysterious Dust Kaiju, Retaliating Sea, and Retaliating Sea is actually here replacing Max Sea. So if you guys are wondering why we didn't get another common Maxi. Maxi's still illegal, still banned in the TCG, so you're still going to have to suffer with having a lot of changes till they unban Maxi. Kind of similar to how Harpie's Feather Duster was in the OCG's version of the Shadal structure deck, and then they took that and I think they gave us Heavy Storm Duster, or I think Twin Duster to replace it. Resonating Insect, Lone Fire Blossom, Ash Blossom in Joyous Springs, which is another amazing reprint from the structure deck. If you guys remember Hand, Artifact, and Traptrix, they gave you a bit of help there because they're going to give us Fire Hand, Ice Hand, Thunder Hand, and or Artifact Morale Tech. So you guys can get a good feel of what that needs to be like. Then this odd little inclusion, because I thought the Kaijus were one thing. Magnites are here. Magnite Blue Sky and Magnite Purple Skyfall. Let's see, Purple Nightfall. Then Sage de Fleur, Rose Lover are also joining us. And the strange thing is, Sage de Fleur. If you read this monster's effect, it says target one monster you control and one card on the field. Just summon this card from your hand, and if you do destroy them, this card is sent from the field to the graveyard. You can target one other monster in your graveyard, shuffle it into your deck, and add one level 1 plant monster from your deck to your hand, deck or graveyard to your hand. Here's the thing: there's no level 1 plant. Like, there is no level 1 plant. All the plants here are at least 4. I guess they wanted a big beat stick to play around with, but yeah, I kind of would have took this up too. Just because even though it has Sage in its name, I would have had survived some better tactics. Oh, I'm sorry, the Rose Lever. Oops, my bad. It's almost like no one really uses Rose Lever as that. But yeah, Rose Lever is here. You can banish this card from your graveyard, so one plant type monster from your hand. And if you do, it is unaffected by your opponent's trap cards this turn. So I guess just another way to flow cards onto the field and have them be protected. Actually, that is a good combination. Though you can send back some cards to put the Rose Lever in play, and then she can banish herself. And I know there's some cards that put them back into the graveyard as well. Now we go on to the little bit of the other spells that are in the deck. Harpie's Feather Duster and Raigeki. So you have spell and trap removal, and you have monster removal that can help the strategies of this deck go crazy. And now for all of the trap hole, trap cards that you can precise. Also, there are a bit of other cards here as well because we have extra deck. Terrifying Trap Hole Nightmare. Trap Hole. 2 copies of Bottomless Trap Hole. 1 Void Trap Hole. 2 Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare. 1 Floodgate Trap Hole. 1 Gravedigger Trap Hole. 1 Traptrix. 1 Phantom Knight of Shade Berdine. Artifact Sanctum, Euteria's Sacred Tree, and then with that all being most of the main deck, now we're going to the rest of the extra deck. Traptrix Rafflesia, Traptrix Alamoris, Traptrix Cularia, Traptrix Sarah, who is a plant and not an insect, and Traptrix Mantis. I don't know why Mantis is at the bottom, but she apparently is at the bottom of the structure deck. She should have been in the middle because she is um, a main deck trap trick monster. But I don't know. That's Konami for you when it comes to these things. But yeah, this is basically all of your all of the cards you need for from the structure deck for your trap trick. Now, I will be building my own trap trick deck so you guys can get a feel of that. But yeah, this is basically it. This is all the cards that you get from all the trap trick monsters, all the support cards you need. A bit of a blast from the past with artifacts and hat being here. Maybe some people are going to find a way to take advantage of those magnates. There are a couple of deck lists running around, so if you're dueling on the budget, there's some that support budget players, and there's some who want to support the players who have a bit of a little extra money laying around, or your taxes did you very well. You can go spend a couple of those and get you a couple more support cards for your deck. My overall opinion of the structure deck is that no, this is a really good one, and it's been a long period of time they had a really good structure deck. Um, because sadly, structure decks tend to hit or miss at points. And this one is definitely doing a hit because the last structure deck we got, I believe, was the Crystal Beast structure deck. And the only thing that was not a miss in that was the reprint Ash Blossom that was also in here. Unless you're like a Crystal Beast player and you wanted reprints of the Crystal Beast, honestly, there was nothing really big happening with the Crystal Beast. I think they taught like one event, but I have more hope for Traptrix topping some events now, since we have all the support cards for the structure deck, and I know a lot of people are building this and forming decks for Traptrix as we speak. So majority of your stuff can easily come from this, and if you do want to splash in little things, um, definitely try to find a lot of those little things to splash in to take out some things. You really don't need a lot of this in here to survive that. Whew. Any other things I can say about the Trap Trick Structure before I go is just that I think this is a great um, addition to the Yu-Gi-Oh card game, and we finally have it, and we didn't get shafted from Konami about any other structure that could potentially come out. Although I don't want to hold my tongue to that because I believe there are some more structure decks coming out soon. And Dark World had a structure deck. Yeah, see, that's how bad it is. I forgot Dark World had a structure deck like a few months ago. I think December was when that structure that came out. No, but I've heard good things about that because that did very well, and I think that topped at some events recently. So, like I said, hit or misses with some structured acts, and I don't think Dark World nor Trap Trick are going to be any misses. There will definitely be some hits. So, yeah, let me know in the comment section what you guys think of the new Trap Trick structure deck. Beware of the Trap Trick. Are you going to be playing Trap Tricks? Are you going to be um, building, and what things would you suggest for players to play in Trap Trick, and what things, and any more insights to it as well. So with that said and done, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel as it helps me out tremendously. You guys can follow me on social media with the links in the description box below. And guys, catch me live on Twitch at twitch.tv/RPPlayerJoe, where I am, of course, returning to my live stream so I can play some more video games for you guys as entertainment. We're going to be going into the next phase of Pokemon Leaf Green. So we're almost towards the Elite Four. We got one more gym leader, and we have the Savvy Islands side quest to start. And I cannot wait to talk about the Savvy Islands. So with that said and done, thanks everybody for watching, and I'll catch you awesome people next time. HPJ signing out. Take care.